We have to restart. What are you saying? Okay. Welcome back to Two of a Kind Pod. I decided to start the intro this time.
Yeah. You weren't as good as me.
It's okay. So this past weekend we had our good friend's bridal shower, which was so cute. Like, I love like wedding festivities.
No, it's that time of the year where we're all booked up for activities.
Regarding people's weddings.
A bridal shower, a wedding, an engagement party, two dinners before the wedding, a brunch, lunch later.
Yeah, like every single weekend's booked.
But I love it.
Me too. I love it because it's like you're sitting with your friends. It's not like
Yeah.
some relatives' bridal shower or engagement party. It's like all your friends are there.
Yeah, and a lot of the times it's like the same group because you're all friends. So it's like,
Everyone's getting engaged.
yeah, we're all we're hanging out with people we actually want to hang out with.
No, 100%. You all got to like talk and like
Yeah.
get the gossip going.
And it's like also people that like we're like friends with, like our friend has a group of friends, so we don't see them all the time, but when we do, it's like fun. It's catch up time.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a good time to like shit talk some people, catch up.
Yeah, honestly, it was just a good lunch. Then I go back and I'm hanging out with Steve and I like want to tell him all my gossip. I'm like, okay, this,
Does he like that?
If I have something like actually like crazy to say, he's like interested. But if I'm just like telling him about the day, doesn't care.
No, but
He'll listen, but like is not really like giving his 2 cents.
but that's a lot of the time. Like I'm just like telling you the conversations we had, but sometimes there's no punchline, there's no
point.
peak. Yeah, it's just like this is what we were discussing.
Yeah, but I'm the type. It's like he could come back from somewhere. I'm like, so like any gossip, like what this person say, what that person say.
No info.
No one doesn't come back with info, like the follow-up questions to have no answers to. And also it's like he doesn't care to elaborate the story, where I'm like going so in depth. The second he asks me a follow-up question, I'm like, oh my god, he's so interested, like going for it.
You're like, thank you for bringing that up. I have
Great
another point.
Yeah, like saying all the stuff.
No, me too. I love that's like the best part. After an event, you get to debrief with someone who wasn't there and just catch them all up.
Yeah, but it's like they have to care.
Yeah, but when I tell John, like, he cares. I mean, he's not like, this is the greatest story
But
of
he's
all
down
time.
to hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, when he goes out with his friends, I'm also like, anyone say anything interesting?
Yeah, I'm like, give me like some secrets. Like, what
Yeah.
did someone say?
And like, we always share.
No, I think that's like a given rule with your significant other. When you say not to tell anybody, they don't count.
Yeah. No, it's like the one person I'm allowed to exchange information with.
Yeah, I could tell. Like, you have to know that if you tell me something, it's gonna be me and Steve that knows.
Yeah.
Like, and I when I tell somebody and I say don't tell anybody, I know them and their significant other is gonna know.
Yeah, but the significant other, like, I'm not worried about you. Like,
Yeah.
you're forgetting this. You're not
They're not
repeating
gonna
this.
go to like Steve's not gonna hear some juicy gossip that I said about my friends and go to his friends and be like, oh my god, my girlfriend's friends. Like, no, it's gonna end there.
For
And
sure.
he'll forget it next week.
For sure, but like, I will tell my friends.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm going to do. You're going to tell me a juicy piece of gossip. My friends have no idea the characters in the story, but they're down to listen and hear.
100%.
I'm going to repeat.
Yeah, I feel like just girls in general, we're like gossip queens.
Yeah. No, I'm not even saying, there's no like gossip. I'm not
It's
saying
stories.
I'm just repeating the information. I don't really have like an opinion spin on it. I'm not like, oh, that was rude of her. I'm just like regurgitating what I heard.
Yeah, and then I'll throw in an opinion here and there.
Yeah, but that's like between like your like close friends.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna go out and say my opinion. I'm just saying the story.
Yeah. That's like the best part about having girlfriends.
For sure. But the second my boyfriend tells me, like, don't tell anyone, it ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
And you actually have to tell me not to tell anyone.
No, literally, if you don't say it, then it's like, I didn't know. Like, I told all my friends.
Yeah.
I group chatted it. Like,
100%.
we all know now.
Yeah, I'm like that. He knows sometimes, like, oh my God, what are you saying? I'm like, I'm just repeating it. It was something good and juicy.
Literally, and I voice note everything. So the second he's done telling me, I'm like, voice noting, I'm like, oh my God, so you don't know what just happened? He's right next to me. He's like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, here's me speaking.
That reminded me after, like, we had a party and you went home and you and Steve were debriefing.
Oh, yeah, that was the best part.
And you're like, I want to text Olivia. And he's like, stop.
Yeah, literally. We're like, it was the morning after and we're laying in bed and I'm like, we have to debrief this night. Like, we went through like every hour of the night and we don't spend the whole time together. So it's like, what did you do? What did you do? And we were being hilarious. like low-key like making fun of situations and also
Yeah,
like
yeah, you're just doing your thing.
and I was like, I have to tell Olivia, and I put you on voice note and I'm speaking to you, telling you the story, and he's like, are you kidding me? Like, just tell her later when you see her.
yeah, but then you forget.
No, literally. And it was like, in the moment it was funny. I know an hour later it's not going to be the same.
No.
The effect will be done.
It won't be. I need like, you need to know all the details when you repeat this.
Yeah, 100%.
Because that's like us on the pod when we're talking and I'm like, oh, I forget the details. It's like, how do you forget it? Like,
I
say
know.
it.
So annoying.
Yeah. I love a good like gossip session with John. It's like nothing better.
I know. And like, I low-key feel like they like it too.
They like it too, but I like hearing about like his friends.
Yeah.
A lot of the times it's boring as fuck. I'm like, there's nothing going on. But like for
No.
me, I feel like there's always something going on.
Yeah. But I just feel like we're interesting girls. Like, things are happening.
Yeah.
You know?
Then I forget people even that like I grew up with, high school, university, things happen. I tell them and I'm like, oh my God, like you have no idea who this person is. And then I debate even saying it, but I'm like, if I don't start now, you're never going to know and I'm never going to be able to share this information.
Yeah.
So it's like I have to introduce new characters all the time.
Yeah, you give a little backstory and then you get into the main event.
Yeah, so like in a few years, if he comes up or she comes up again, you'll know.
Yeah, exactly. I 100% agree.
Gotta do the work.
Gotta do the work. And even like in group chats, like we have like one main group chat. And then there's like, sometimes we have like different group chats because like this one person isn't involved because they're not coming. So then when you want to debrief the night, this one person is not in it because they didn't make it that night.
Yeah.
And it's like they're missing all this information, you know?
Yeah, but we think we're doing you a favor. We're like, let's not put her in the conversation because like she wasn't there. But it's like, if I wasn't there, I would still appreciate all the information.
No, 100%. Sometimes I'll group text like, how was the night? Like, I wasn't there and I want to know everything.
Yeah.
Like, what did I miss? Give me the details.
Yeah. No, that's the best.
Yeah.
No, especially when you weren't there. It's like a whole new night that you got to
know.
experience. I wonder if like guys have that in group chats. Then they remove a group chat, make a new one. Because, like, we full on, like, it's not like, oh, we, like, rename another group chat. And, like, that person is forever not in that group chat because you missed out on one night.
No, but yes. So we have, like, the ones that are named, that those are, like, legit chats. But then sometimes it's, like, me, you, Ashley are hanging out. We make a group chat. But
Yeah.
it's not named. So you know it's not an important chat.
For sure.
Like, that will be deleted after this night because it was just, like, a one-off.
Yeah.
So that's how I know priority group chat names. If they're named...
It's a good one.
Yeah, if they're not named, it was just a one-off.
Yeah. No, that's so true.
And if you're not in the group chat, you're like, what are you saying that I can't hear?
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's...
Like, I know people in the group chats that aren't... Like, I know we have a group chat with one person's on it. Then I'm like, wow, they have group chats without me.
Yeah, 100%.
And I'm like, what are you saying?
But sometimes they're not, like, those group chats, like, they're not so important. They're, like, the sub.
Yeah, it's the side ones.
Then you have your whole where, like, things are being said.
Yeah. And just as, like, a thing, like, I know for our group of friends especially, if I tell one person in the group and I forget to tell other people and that one person tells the other people, I give zero fucks. Like, what I say to one person, I expect everyone to know, and I don't care if I'm the one to say it or not. Like, if you can spread the word for me, great.
Yeah, like, at least you don't have to now repeat the words every single time.
Like, I'm not someone that's, like, offended, like, oh, you didn't tell me, like, this person told me. I'm like, okay.
But that would be weird if you don't want another friend to know what you told one friend. It's like, why not? Like, no, what are you saying? Like, now you're sketchy as a friend. You're sketchy.
But I feel like I know people like that.
Oh, my God.
And you're sketchy.
Yeah. Okay, they're not in our friend group, obviously.
No, I feel like we're so open. Like, we're just, like, everyone's everywhere.
Yeah, like I'll say anything, and you can repeat that, or you cannot, and, like, it does not matter.
Yeah, like, the worst is having to repeat the same story 5 times. Like, if I could say it to one person, and then it carries on, like, great.
But the thing is, we don't have, like, friends that, like, are very petty, get, like, insulted easily. You know, we're very, like, straight up, we're honest, we're real. I feel like if you have, like, a friend group where everyone's, like, offended over the smallest thing, and that's the issue.
I know. Or, like, a friend group within the friend group.
Yeah.
You know, it's like little cliques inside. It's like, you're not real.
No.
It's actually hard to find, like, good, solid group of friends now. Like, I don't have time and energy to, like, make a new good friend.
Yeah.
So the ones I have are, like, great. But I think for other people that don't have a group of friends, like, it's hard to find now.
It's so hard to make a friend that's, like, gonna be part of your core group.
I know. It's like you miss too much. Like you said, like, do I have to start at high school? Because, like, you miss, like, so much now.
Yeah. And then, like, now it's, like, another relationship I have to maintain. It's, like, I can't afford that.
No.
There is no time in the day for me to now take a day off, go hang out with you.
Yeah, because you don't feel comfortable enough to be like, just come over, because you're not like at that friend level.
Yeah,
So
so
you have
true.
to make plans, and it's like, I don't want to make plans.
And usually it's like we gotta go eat or drink somewhere, and sometimes you're like, "Ah, I don't want to drink anymore."
Health and wealth now.
Yeah,
Like, it's a lot.
such like facts. Do you ever?
And then you have to tell them. So you meet a new friend, and you have all these other friends, and you're like, I have to slowly like
integrate.
integrate and like explain you like each friend.
Well, honestly, our friend did that in high school. She has like she lived like off the island, and she had like a whole group of friends that we slowly became friends with.
That's true,
But-
but it's not the same relationship.
No, it's not. But it's like now your friend. No,
Yeah.
but any friend you meet now is not going to be a core member. They're
No.
going to be. I think both sides know. Like that new friend knows that you have.
Yeah, you're not core.
And if you don't know, that's a whole other story.
Yeah, literally.
Like if you think now like you're gonna be tight as hell,
Not it.
not
I feel
it.
like you were gonna say something.
Yeah, I was gonna say because we were talking about like secrets and stuff. I was gonna say, do you ever like talking about things like do you ever should talk like our family to Steve, or does Steve ever talk his family to you? And then would you should talk his own family back to him? And I mean,
I
should
think-
talk not necessarily bad, but you could be like that was.
Oh, if something's like, if he wasn't there and something happened like with me and my family that like pissed me off, like I'm sure talking my own family to him, telling him like the story, like what happened, you know? So yeah, I do that. And the same for him. If I wasn't there and he'll call me like, oh, I got into a fight with this person, or like this happened, and then we're both like, I'm obviously on his side. Don't even know the story, but I'm pissed with you, and that's how it's
100
gonna go.
Yeah, 100%.
And that's fine. And if we're together at like my family event or his family event, and then it's over and we're like debriefing the night, that's my favorite word for this. We're both shit talking each other's family. Like we're both, because we can be like,
That
I
was
can be
rude
like,
what she said.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, did you hear what that person said? Like that was weird. And he'd be like, yeah, that is weird. And I don't care if he says it about someone in my family, like, oh, that person said this.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, it was weird. Like we all know what's weird and like what was uncalled for.
Yeah, 100%.
But it's like we're so close and comfortable. Like I feel like that's a sign of like comfortableness.
100%. I'm like that too. But like we'll both know. He'll be like, "Oh, did you hear what like example like, oh, your mom said something weird to me." And I'm like, "Oh, what'd she say?" And I'm like, "Oh, that was weird." Or I'll be
Yeah.
like, "No, I don't think it was meant like that." And sometimes it's good that you told me cuz like I'm going to clear it up for you.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you misinterpreted what she meant.
Yeah. No, same thing. It's
Yeah.
like we'll go into detail.
And then sometimes I'll do that for him, but sometimes like if he's complaining about his family, let's just say, I get hyped up.
You're so annoyed for him.
I'm now annoyed. And I was like, "Okay, relax. It's literally not me."
Yeah.
I just like, cause like he's very like keep the peace. Like I don't want to like ruffle feathers. I'm like, no, why didn't you say this?
Then you're like, bring that up again.
yeah,
Like,
like what is that?
yeah. No, I agree. I feel like sometimes we're talking and I get like so into it that I'm like, whoa, it's like not my family. Like if
Yeah.
he doesn't care so much, like I don't know why I'm caring so much.
You start saying too much. And you're
Yeah, I'm like, whoa,
whoa.
I took it too far.
Yeah, but I speak differently though. Like I wouldn't like start like railing into about his family. Like I'll say like,
No, usually we both know like something like he'll bring it up and then I'll be like, yeah, like I was gonna say that.
yeah,
Or yeah. Or sometimes I'll say that and he's like, oh yeah, that was weird.
yeah. You just gotta.
I need to validate my feelings and like if he's gonna agree with me, like great.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the only one that experienced this, and no one else realized what just happened.
Yeah. But you know, like sometimes it's your own family, like they say things and you know the way they're saying it and you know
Yeah.
the context. But like this new person who wasn't like brought up the same was like, that was weird. And you're like, no, like it wasn't.
Yeah. Well,
That's why you need to explain it because then they think like your family's
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
No, 100%. We do that too, and you just grow up differently, so things are off.
Yeah. 100%.
We'll realize things like that, like growing up, and so then I'll be like, "Oh, that was weird," and he's like, "No, that's always how it was."
Yeah, like this is the way they speak. This is
Yeah.
what they do. Yeah. Yeah, like like you and John grew up differently. Like Steve and I grew up differently. So like so much things. I'm like, whoa, like what was that?
I remember Steve saying like the table conversation that we would have at our house was like so different from the table conversation
Yeah.
that they would have at their house, and I still feel the same with like me. And like I would say more like John's dad side of the family, like we talk about such different things.
It's kind of he liked it in a good way. It's like
It's refreshing.
Yeah, it's like okay, we're not always talking about like a certain topic.
Yeah. Or like
It's also the age group. Like we have like our cousins are older than us, so it's like you get to talk about more mature things, more like life stuff.
Oh,
where
there.
he's like one of the oldest cousins, so then it's like the conversation might not be like, Because there's like sometimes kids at the table, like you're not talking about such intense things.
Yeah, and you don't want to say anything because they're listening.
Yeah, I feel like that was like more at the beginning of our relationship. But
Wow,
now
I
everyone kinda
wonder
grew up.
if our cousins felt like that. They're like, oh, these little girls.
No, I feel like me and you would like peace out, go do our own thing.
Yeah.
So
I would
they-
still peace out and go do my own thing.
No, but the best is being a little kid listening to the adult conversations.
Yeah.
And now you realize you were probably holding back.
So, yeah.
They probably had
Then
so
when we
much
got
to say, and, like
bored-
we're just sitting there.
No, but we would do that with like our mom. Like she would be having conversations with like her sisters, even her friends, and I still want to know. I'm
Me
like,
too.
what happened? You went out for lunch. Like, did anyone say anything?
Oh my god, yeah. She'll like get off the phone with someone. I'm like, oh, I heard this. Like, what's up?
Yeah, but then she does it to you, and you're like, why are you listening?
Yeah, I'm like, can you stop?
No,
No,
it's-
sometimes I'll like voluntarily just tell her.
yeah,
Like I'm keeping her in the loop with like some crazy thing that went down.
yeah. That's why I feel like it's not gossiping. I'm literally just exchanging the information,
Yeah.
and I feel
That's
like
a
it's
great way to
important.
say it,
I
yeah.
feel like it's important. I feel like everyone should be in the loop with everything.
Yeah.
Then you join another conversation. You're like, oh my god, I didn't hear about that. And they're like, really happened 4 months ago.
And now you're behind. It's
Yeah,
just, like,
now
a
you're the
lot.
loser that didn't know.
I know, I can't.
It's like.
No, listening to family drama, like it's actually crazy.
Better than the friend drama, I would say.
Literally better than the friend drama. Friend drama can sometimes give you like anxiety. You know, you're just like, I can't handle this right now. You know, like.
But only because of family drama, you're not in
no,
it.
no, I'm just like, oh my god, like Uncle Tom said this.
yeah.
You know?
They have anxiety.
Yeah. Like that can be juicy.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I feel like we don't really have that much family drama.
No.
It got boring. We all grew up.
But I feel like within the family, we'll definitely be talking about other members of the family.
Yeah, I think everyone does.
Like
that.
even if like we have like an aunt over and like we're talking about someone like this person, you know?
Yeah. No, 100%.
Imagine like you live in a family that doesn't have like good like gossiping. Like that must be so
No,
sad.
I think every family sits down, like is talking about the family. Okay, you have your immediate family, great. Then you have like the close family, and that doesn't mean like all your aunts are involved, all your cousins are involved. There's like the next level, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
then it gets bigger. So it's like if you're not inviting to like the core thing, then you're getting shit talked.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. For the fam that's listening.
You're in it.
Yeah, literally.
You're in the core. Oh, that's so funny.
Don't you find like there's always like it's like there's just levels to like the family gossip.
Yeah, I agree.
And I thinking about like Steve's family, like they probably have no idea what I'm talking about, but I know like the immediate and I know then the bubble and not everyone's in it, but I can point out the people.
Yeah, I can't say the same for John's family. I feel like that's just like immediate.
Yeah,
Unless
because the
unless
extended
we're
family's not that big.
no, but unless they're on the outs.
That's true. And then
That's
you're
what
literally
we
with
don't
the
know.
elder. You're with the
Yeah,
people on
am
the
I
outs.
sitting with the losers?
You're at the loser table?
Yeah, I'm either
I swear to God, nobody could keep up right now. Like, we just made a whole thing that like everyone's like going.
when I look at like other episodes, I'm like, wow, we're speaking so fast. Like, not even saying anything, but saying things.
I know, but I just feel like it got really complicated with the bubble, and I don't know if everyone understood how it was working.
Wait, what was I gonna say? I don't know about
You're
his
sitting with the
family.
losers.
Yeah, or yeah, yeah. I'm gonna end it there. We are.
Yeah. Then it's crazy because I'm getting so deep right now. So you're like with your aunts and your uncles and whatever, but then it's like the cousins start having babies and they're having their own families that like eventually, like I see my cousins at every event, but the second they start making their own families, you start being like not involved in like their
lives,
siblings
yeah.
and like their lives. Like you start branching off. It's like at what point do you branch off?
And I feel like that's when you get like distant with your cousins because you're not really seeing them that often. Because even the holidays where you would see them, now you're not seeing them.
Yeah, like they were like 4 siblings, so now they're celebrating with their kids and they became a core.
Yeah.
And you're not in it anymore. You have to create your own core. Like me and you and Matthew will create like another group.
Yeah. No, it's true. Like at what point? Because now they're having kids.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like it's gonna start like branching off.
The last one we had, only one baby was there, but like 2 babies, but still.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Then it starts small again. You end up being like, oh my God, it's like Christmas or whatever, and you're like this huge party. Then it's like Christmas, and you're like, well, here's 8 of us.
Yeah, but then it starts growing again.
Yeah. Yeah, hecticness.
I know.
Well, it's kind of sad though. It's like, you know those like memes? It's like you didn't realize it was the last time.
Yeah, it's so depressing.
Yeah. That's gonna be us. That's like, when do you stop take family? You know when people take family vacations?
We stopped too early. Like I feel like we missed out.
We did stop too early, but it's like, at what point do your family vacations stop? Because like now you're having kids, like you're not gonna, or like the grandparents coming too?
No, I think the second like you get married, you shouldn't really be having family vacations anymore.
Yeah, it's like, go do something else.
Yeah, like you have to like so that parents have to take care of like you, your husband, your wife. It's just like, can you go on your own vacation?
Yeah, then you always feel like a child on vacation because you're with like the parents.
But
So
it's
you're
like you're an adult yourself. You're literally married.
yeah, and you're like, oh, I kind of want to go do my own thing, but you're like, is it mean? Like, is it rude? But it's like, I'm a full-on adult. Like, I don't need to be spending every second, but like, oh, we're on a family vacation, so we should be spending every second.
Yeah, like you invited me here.
Yeah, it gets wild.
But that's why I feel like at some point like that stops. And then like maybe once in a while, like somebody's like 50th anniversary, they want to take a family trip, like fine.
Yeah.
But to go every year as that family trip, it's like at what point it's like this is starting to be weird.
I'm hoping we do a family trip for Mom's birthday.
I feel like she kind of spoke to me about it, and I
Oh,
feel like we're
really?
on the outs.
Why?
I know I'm gonna work on that.
Yeah. Put in
Yeah.
work. We
Put
have a year.
Yeah. The way
Next
she
year.
describes it to me, when she wants to go with like her sisters, and I'm just like, okay, but can I come?
So we'll surprise her.
No, no.
Well,
Well,
either
I need to be funded to go.
Oh, true. We're missing the
like I
funding.
could go, but the whole point of a family vacation is like your parents treat you to the vacation.
Yeah, honestly, you're so right. Like, I'm not gonna surprise you. I'm either being,
Because if I'm paying for my own vacation, I'm going with my friends.
yeah, so true. Oh my God. Okay, we have to work on that. This is new information.
I know. Yeah, it's coming up.
That's what we do. We're like the group chat within the family group chat.
Oh my God. we
No,
are.
actually, it's
Like,
with Mom,
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
and then we have a sub.
And like nobody talks in the other one. It's just me, you, and Mom in our own.
Yeah.
We titled it, so it's legit.
Oh, I speak in it all the time
Yeah.
because I just like
literally.
update all.
We both know everything.
Yeah, all the updates.
Oh my God, group chats are just, they can get hectic. And if you have oh my God, remember when Steve didn't have an iPhone?
Oh my God, this man. We're trying to make a group chat. I think we're like going up north or we're doing something. We're like, okay, let's just like group chat. We'll all discuss. We put all the numbers in. We send it. This man,
Yeah.
we're all in one group chat. This man's in an island far away.
Yeah, with his green bubble.
And he couldn't write in the chat.
No.
He got all the individual, every time we would write in the group chat, he was
it's like
getting,
an individual text came to him.
Yeah.
And with a number probably didn't have.
or he felt special. He's like, they're individually texting
No,
me.
he knew.
Oh.
He's like, what is happening? And then he got an iPhone. And I was so excited. He's like, but don't put me in every group chat.
Yeah, it's true, because now we do have a group chat with him.
Yeah.
John.
Yeah. But that's normal. It's not like everyone's talking at any
No, no,
every
no.
second. Yeah, I don't think he can handle like us and our friends. We don't say hi, we don't say bye, but it's like constant. He like has anxiety for me.
Really?
He's
But
like,
then
it
I have
doesn't
to,
stop.
if I have to say hi every time?
No, not even the hi. He's just like, you guys like just don't stop talking. Like
Yeah.
there's a group chat going on constantly. I'm like, yeah, we're all just like informing each other, like just saying random things.
Yeah, I like that. Wow, texting has really been the best thing, because imagine you have to call every time.
Yeah, I honestly am the worst caller. Like if you call me, I expect you to have something to say.
Yeah.
And we can end the convo in 5 minutes. Like, I'm not just shooting the shit with you on the phone.
I actually prefer a FaceTime. If you're going to just like,
Same.
I like FaceTime me, we'll say it.
2
we'll get off.
seconds by.
Yeah, because we're not going to like stare at each other for that long. But I feel like the phone, you put it on speaker, you're like doing things. It's like,
Yeah.
no, like get me out of here.
But also when I FaceTime people, it's because I have a question, I need an answer, and like, I'll just get it quickly.
Yeah.
If I text you a question, it's because like, whenever you answer, it's fine.
Yeah. Oh my God, no. If you text me, like that's the whole thing of texting. I could take my time.
Yeah.
It's not immediate.
I love a FaceTime.
Love a FaceTime. We should bring that back.
I FaceTime a lot.
I FaceTime you and Mom a lot.
I FaceTime Steve like every day.
Right, because that's
We
gonna
don't live
change.
together. Yeah.
Then you're not even gonna text him. Sometimes I look at John and I, like we don't like speak.
I don't talk to him that much during the day. Like, he's a working boy.
Wow.
I'm a working gal.
Yeah. He's backing the finances.
No, literally. Or if I do text, I'm like, I'm not expecting an answer till like end of day.
Yeah.
I should write that. I should write him emails. Literally, that's all he does all day is like answer emails. Shove that in there.
Seriously, make a LinkedIn like message.
Yeah. Last night I told him, I'm like, did you see the email I forwarded you? He's like, you sent me an email. He was like so sad about it because he's like so overwhelmed with his emails recently.
Oh, when
I'm
he,
like, relax.
oh, we saw like something else I have to answer. You know, like you see like 7 unread emails.
Yeah, no, well, it's like his separate personal email.
Oh,
But I think it's just like I gave him PTSD from it.
yeah. Oh, okay. I thought it was like a.
No. But just he felt like it was important. Like I sent him an email. Like that's legit.
Yeah, to go back to gossiping, because I have one other question, because we spoke about like with friends, significant others. Have you ever gossiped with your coworkers?
About my personal life?
No, about your other coworkers.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, but
That's risky.
It's risky, and you really have to trust the person that you're talking to, and like they have to shit talk first.
Yeah, the rule.
The rule is if they're acting like they love everybody, like you love everybody too.
Yeah.
You know?
100%. Like I won't be the first one to like break the ice here.
Yeah.
But I'll hop on.
Sometimes, yeah. And it's like they don't really know my personal life. Like I'll throw in names, but they can't like catch up, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll just stick to like office chat.
Yeah, and if I'm gonna shit talk like people in my personal life, it's always gonna be John. I'm never gonna start talking about like you or my parents or like my friends.
Yeah.
If I have something to say, it's gonna be like, oh, my boyfriend did this.
Yeah.
And they're gonna do that
they
too.
have to know one person. They know it's your boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's all they can handle.
Like we can bond over that, and we're good.
I feel like telling work friends too much is very risky. Like you can't tell them if you party, if you go out, if you like to drink. Like you really, I feel like, have to keep things on a minimum.
100%.
So it's like, you know, there's like different yous. Like work you has to be like a pristine you. Like the best version of you is at work.
Yeah. No, seriously, you have like a you in real life, a you at work,
Yeah.
and a you on the internet.
There's like more yous. There's like you with the family.
You and the
with your
family.
boyfriend's family.
Yeah, so true.
No, sometimes I'm like too me with my boyfriend's family, and I'm like, wow, get a grip.
Me too, but sometimes I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like the way I speak in a normal conversation, not professionally, sometimes is out of whack. I'm saying the most outrageous things. I'm talking like, what's the energy in here? The vibes are off. You know, when you
Yeah,
speak
literally.
like that and you're like, this is really not English, and I'm with
Yeah.
the family, but like that's what it is.
Yeah, it's like catch up with the lingo. We keep them young. We keep honestly the older generation young with the new lingo.
They're like just like not saying anything but saying everything.
Yeah, even with like our parents, I feel like I say things. They're like, "What is that?" And I'll like have to tell them the definition. You know?
Yeah, I was talking with friends and they're like, I hate the word lit. And I was like, I love saying lit.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
the perfect. I wasn't drunk. I wasn't sober. I was like lit.
Yeah, or like how to describe a party, how to describe like
Yeah, it was
the
lit.
food, like literally everything. There's so many ways you can use this word.
Yeah. It's like just random things, mostly from like TikTok, that I think we would catch up, like pick up on.
Yeah. Runs the world. TikTok.
Literally. I've been like posting.
That's another thing. I feel like with our friends, I can send TikToks and we're all in the same loop. And then with Steve, he doesn't have TikTok. I feel like he's so out of the loop with certain things. Like, you
Yeah.
remember we were talking about the ick? Like, it gave me the ick.
Yeah.
And Steve was like, what is the ick? Like, he didn't understand. And now
That's-
things give him the ick. Like, we went to go look at mattresses and we came out of Matelas de Bonheur or whatever. He's like, I'm not gonna lie, like that place gave me the ick. And
But I
I'm
don't
like,
think
"Love
that's. But I don't think that's the right word.
no, but like he was just like, you know, using my lingo, and I'm just like, wow, I'm so like proud. Like it's like that's when you know you're like with someone a lot and like
Yeah.
you're influential. They start using a word.
Yeah.
But I would use that.
No, the ick is like a man riding a big C gives me the ick.
Yeah. But honestly, like a place can give you the ick.
Yeah, or it's just like gross. Like it was gross.
Because people go there just like it just like wasn't the same as other places.
Okay, maybe
I
he's
don't
gonna
know.
use it in his version, and you understood.
No, I did understand. I was like, wow.
You're wearing off on him.
Yeah, it was just weird for it to come out of his mouth too. It was
Yeah,
so funny.
100%. Oh my god.
Interesting things.
I've seen some really cool icks actually. I would like love to repeat them, but I can't remember them. On TikTok, I'm like, that is actually an ick.
Yeah.
Like what I said, the riding a
feel like
Bixie.
yeah, you've sent them to me.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's our episode for today. Go gossip with your friends about this podcast and feel free to like, subscribe, and give us a thumbs up.
Bye.